Kakadosh Boker Tov, Chodesh Tov. We're continuing with the halachot of Nishmat, and this is where Maran actually starts in this siman to do with the different bows. Because Maran actually starts, En lishchot beulcha levadecha anachnu modim, shen lishchot al minkomot she'amru chachamim. So here the halacha brura brings down, Asur lishtachavot keshomer ulcha levadecha anachnu modim betoch hamina Nishmat Kol Chaï. And also when it says v'chol koma lefanecha tishtachaveh, because you should only bow down in the places where the rabbis instituted. This, in essence, is actually a siman in Shulchan Aruch Chuf Yud Gimel, where Maran actually brings down all the halachot of where are you supposed to bow in the middle of Amidah, which means in the middle of Amidah or outside of the Amidah, where are you supposed to bow? Somebody once came to me and he says, Rabbi, what's the problem? In the middle of Vayvarech Tavi, they come and they bow. He says, Rabbi, what's the problem? So I went and I told him, listen, at the end of the day, the problem is that if the rabbis instituted to bow, so that's where you're supposed to bow. Because if not, you should say the entire tefilah bowing down. The entire tefilah, you should be the entire time. What, just now you have to come and succumb yourself to HaKadosh Baruch Hu? So wherever there was a place where there was a minhag to do it, or for example, it's based upon the halakha to do it, so then you're allowed to do it. So one of the places where it's a minhag, and it's actually not brought down in the halakha, but it's a minhag, and we have what to rely on, is the saginat kameh in the middle of Berish Shemeh. So in the middle of Berish Shemeh, the Bar Alma, there we say the saginat kameh, right? The saginat kameh means that we're bowing in front of you, right? That's what we say in Aramaic. You should actually learn the translation of Berish Shemeh. Usually in a lot of sidurim at the back, you have the actual translation into Hebrew at least, and then you should understand what we're saying. So therefore, there we're saying the saginat kameh, and we do bow down, but there it's brought down already in the Sifrei Minagim that we do have what to rely on, right? This is brought down, whether it's Rav Michal Peretz, even the Yaakov Yosef brings it down. There was a minhag to bow down by the Sagina Kameh, and therefore we bow down by Vanach Mishtachavim by Leinu L'Shabeach. All Klal, all Tfutzot Yisrael, they all bow down. So therefore we bow down. But in other places where it's not a minhag to bow down, which means that I'm going to come and I'm going to invent, you know what? I want to bow. Why do I want to? I like to bow down. It doesn't work. Right? I don't know if you remember when we gave an entire shiur on Barechu, the Biur Halacha there in Siman Kuf Yud Gimel actually brought down the Acharonim that they asked the question on Barechu, where in the world is it written that you have to bow down for Barechu? Why? Because it's the exact same thing. If it's not written that you have to bow down for Barechu, then you're not allowed to bow down for Baruch Hu. It's not just a free-for-all, I want to bow down wherever I want. So there, the Biur Halacha, he wants to bring a smach from Divrei Yamim, which is already pushed off by the Shmatzliach and by other Acharonim, that they say that it's incorrect because there was bowing down to the king, and also bowing down to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it was written the other way around. There was a whole limud there, right, in the Baruch Hu, and therefore even until today, the majority of the Sfaradim still hold that it's a sur to bow down for Baruch Hu, whether it's going to be the Or Letzion, Rabban Tzion Bar Shaul, right, Rav Ovadia Yosef, and others as well, the Shmatziach and others as well, that they all hold that if it was never the minhag, so why are we going to do it? The Ben Ish Chai actually brings down by Baruch Hu that they used to do hidur. Hidur is just like when a Tamil Chacham comes in, right? Technically speaking, mitzad halacha, you have to do melo komato. You have to actually stand up, right? Your full height in front of Tamil Chacham when he gets into Yidal Adamot, or if it's one of the Gdolim, or if it's another, then it's even going to be once they enter. However, though, right, there was a minhag in Baghdad and other places that they would do hidur. What is hidur? They would lift themselves up a little bit. That was the minhag where there was going to be in Baghdad and Morocco and other places what they would do for Baruch Hu. They wouldn't actually come and bow. But now, why is this so important? Because again, we think that it's going to be, listen, I'm giving kavod, but no. Sometimes if we give kavod, we're actually detracting kavod. Just like the rabbi that he came and he said, and right, he started Amidah, and he started Elokei Avraham, right, he said, what's that? What? You finished all the praises of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We only come and say the praises which Moshe Rabbeinu was the one that came and he said, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor VaNorah. That's it. So we use those praises that Moshe Rabbeinu used. But other than that, we don't come and we add, because if we're going to add, we're actually going to be, right, regressing, we're actually going backwards. So therefore, it's very important to understand that here also in the Nishmat, I didn't see a lot of people doing it bichlal in Nishmat, but just in case it ever came into your mind of bowing down during Nishmat, you shouldn't bow during, whether it's going to be Ulucha levadecha anachnu modim, right, which is we're thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu, or v'chol koma lefanech tishtachaveh, that you're actually mentioning the words bowing down, you're not supposed to bow down. And the one that I did see by certain people was, right, that there you should stop it, because again, it's certain in Furashi, you're not supposed to bow down unless where the rabbis actually tell us to bow down.